The Virginia State Police monitors this sex offender registry where community members can look up the law or search for offenders by area, school, or name. That way you can find out who's around your kids, something Chesapeake parents I spoke with last month wished they knew sooner.
We shouldn't have to worry about a sex offender entering their school.
Roughly 26,000 people are registered as sex offenders in Virginia. The majority of those offenders are Tier 3, the most serious level of offense typically reserved for violent crimes and crimes against children. Virginia State Police tell me they have a special unit that follows up with each offender at least every 6 months.
To ensure compliance, to ensure that the offenders are where they say they live, where they say they work, ensuring that they're registering on time as they're required to do so.
Virginia State Police show me the paperwork sex offenders fill out.
On here, you have to fill out the entire thing.
That collects their information like address changes and fingerprints and shows they understand where they can and can't be. Sex offenders can visit many public places, but other locations are off limits.
We're more concerned about areas such as school property, daycares, local parks.
Sergeant Albright says most offenders in Hampton Roads are not reoffending.
If there's anything, most of our charges, if any, are for failure to register violations.
But somebody with that type of offense, it truly limits them.
Todd Walker with the Judeo-Christian Outreach Center tells me that sex offender status can impact where individuals get jobs, find housing, and more.
But they had to take those jobs because they didn't have anywhere else. And then, like I said, it would just be a kind of a challenge. Sometimes acclimating in the neighborhoods. Now, it wouldn't be all the time, but there are people sometimes that will look up that information to see who's living in their neighborhood. Rightfully so, especially if you have small children.
He and the police say community safety always remains a concern.
Well, we're just trying to assist with keeping our communities safe, our families safe, and ensure that we serve as a deterrent.
The National Institutes of Health reports that there's a widespread belief that child abuse is a cycle, so it's important to stop it before it happens. Police say if you notice something suspicious or you know of a sex offender not complying with the law, to say something. In Chesapeake, Eric Craven, News 3.